Hi guys, I am sat here with Grumpy Fox. No, he's good. We've just come back from a walk, so hopefully he won't try and steal the show or move around and start barking. Anyhow, today's video was going to be entitled something along the lines of sweets and how that can affect our muscles or injury recovery or sports performance. Something along the lines of that. Anyhow, the point is this. If you look at your textbook of the human body, you'll see that in the I'll stroke you. From the vertebrae, there are nerve endings that go out into the body. And to save getting an exercise book out and going through all of it, simply put, your core muscles and your digestive system are on the same reflex loop, which basically means whatever affects the digestive system affects the core muscles. Great. What do I do with that? If we are consuming healthy foods, the body functions healthily. But if we are consuming things like sugar, refined sugars, which aren't really designed for human beings, we get an inflammation response within the gut. And what happens is this. Say this is your core muscles. So inside me, there's my core muscles, and below the core muscles is my digestive tract. And they look like this on a side-on view. Here we go. So I've consumed sugar and I start to get inflammation with this area, and it starts moving out because it's swelling because of the inflammation. If my muscles stayed active and tight, there would be nowhere for the inflammation to go, and that would cause a serious problem within the body. The body prioritizes organs over muscles. You can live for quite a long time with muscles going into inhibition and having issues, but you're not going to survive very long if your organs start to shut down. So it prioritizes the organs. So the swelling comes in, we switch the muscles off so we can allow the swelling to occur, which keeps us in a safe survival mechanism until the inflammation is reduced. No barking, we're doing a video. So knowing that, if you are going into a exercise scenario, but prior to you've consumed sugar, you've got the inflammation response, the body starts to shut down the muscles in terms of its function, so you can get the distension from inflammation. If you then start exercising and going for abdominal crunches or a really good workout, but this inflammation process going on, you're trying to divert the oxygen, nutrition, and venous return to remove waste from the body and heal. You're trying to divert it to the muscles, away from the organs that really need that. So if you've got an abdominal that's full of inflammation, your survival threat comes in. Your survival threat says, well, we can't prioritize the muscles, we have to prioritize the organs. So you're slowing the healing process down because you're exercises and you're competing for the available resources that your organs would need to heal from the inflammation. I'll say that again. Because of the inflammation within the organs, and then you're trying to exercise, you're trying to compete for the resources that the organs need: oxygen, nutrition, removal of waste, venous return, because the muscles are screaming out for those resources. And now you're in competition. This is a battle you cannot win. Your system is designed, it's called vascular shunt. It's actually taught at GCSE, but your system is designed to divert the blood supply away from the working muscles to the area that requires it if there is a healing response taking place. Makes sense, going back to the original point of we prioritize organs over our muscles. So that in a nutshell gives you an idea of what's going on there. And this is why you can, if you think about it, you're going out to do a sporting event, you're playing basketball or rugby or something, and you've got inflammation within your body, and you're now putting this battle going on within your body of where it's diverting the nutrients and supply to. We want it all going to the muscles when you are playing rugby, for example. I mean, that's a hard sport. But if you are sending the blood back into the organs to get the healing process, you're opening yourself wide for injury. You're also, and that's just in the sport example, if you're on rehabilitation or you've been suffering with back pain for a long period of time or something, and you're constantly eating the wrong foods that are causing inflammation, and you're trying to do exercises to rehabilitate your body, go and see massage therapists or other therapists, to help heal your body. Yeah, I know, we're nearly done. to help heal your body. Because of this inflammation and diversion of resources, you're going to keep yourself in a treatment loop and a injury recovery loop, potentially leading to a proper full-on injury. So that was that video. It's a very short one, 5 minutes, but I can tell you're going to start requiring more attention, aren't you? Yes, you are. He's totally adorable. So Fox, what are we going to tell people that they need to take from this? Don't consume foods that cause inflammation, like sugar and gluten, because otherwise their guts get a little bit distended and their muscles take the blood flow, but they can't because they're competing with the gut, and then we lead ourselves into injury. So all we got to do is eat healthy food, like chicken. You like chicken? I'm gonna have to go give him some chicken. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.